Alright, let's get into it. Hey, Color Games here. We are back with another episode of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Now, we got two bodies now. We got Hiyoko and we got Ibuki. I would have never thought Ibuki was going to be one of our victims. I would have never thought. I didn't think not now, but maybe soon. But it's really shocking how basically, but I thought her death was going to be something else. Not her getting hanged from the rope and whatnot, and that was shocking for me. Now, for Hiyoko, it's shocking for her because her cause of death was the slit by the throat, and it was an instant, meaning she basically did not know basically she couldn't figure out who the killer was, basically. So this is really shocking for me. I have a feeling who it might be, but I'm gonna need some more evidence to figure it out. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the gameplay. Alright, so we already know about the about these two. Let me take a look at Ibuki. Let me take a look at Ibuki. Okay, let me just take a look at the stage. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's take a look at Ibuki. Ibuki's body laying on top of the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki? See, that's blood. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles on her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. This blood belongs to someone. Why is there blood on her feet?
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? If the thing is for Fuyihiko, I'm sorry. Ever since he lost Peko, he's been on board with us now, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, what game is he planning? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. If he's like this or whatnot, I think I can rock with him a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, it's when he goes to exert, I'm like, hey, knock it off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope. The hair shows who it was.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up. That helps. There's no, this was time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, the estimate time of death was written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterwards. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. To do two separate incidents like it happened in part 1 with Hifumi and Celeste? Can I take a look at the stepladder? The stepladder slipped over to the side. It must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? Oh, I didn't notice that. Look, there's a blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
Hold on, let me see. Alright, good beans. Alright, that's the only thing I can think of. A blessing that's probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Okay. Alright, Shaki, I'm gonna need you to move a little bit, honey. Hiyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She wrapped against the pillar with duct tape that she looked like she was forced to stand up straight. Dang it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in front. Did the killer did this too? Okay, but when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body there. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here, but that was barely 10 minutes. Is it possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in this in a short amount of time? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window to do so, because the killer must have been someone who didn't deserve to have the alibi, who doesn't have an alibi during the time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
if you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
Huh?
That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying that there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Akane. Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside of Hyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Kane. Helping each other out is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Kane reached through the duct tape behind Hyoko. She stuck her hand inside her kimono.
Weird.
She's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Wait, hold on. A key? Something is what you're looking for? This is a key.
Perhaps?
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But...
if her key was so deep into her kimono, then it might be hard to remove. Then it's very unlikely that a killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if it's a trap, they would have put a mortar from the front of the kimono so we'd notice it easily. Which means we conclude this is something Hyoko with her all along. OMG, I missed so much. Hey, Hajime. You missed the... you missed the disease, the despair disease. It was going crazy. We're just getting straight into the... we're just getting straight to investigations. Two people died. Two ladies. Ibuki and Hyoko. Also, not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is strangest is...
see?
The way they wrapped her body around with the duct tape. And almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was the true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. Is my homie Gundam still alive? Yes, Gundam is still living. He is still living. But the reason for the low volume for blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be safe of blood. A sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. So can I check out her body? Or no? Of course, Manakuma found. Yeah, I know that. I see it from Nagato. I could totally see Killer using it to conceal the neck wound. But what's even stranger to me is the condition of Hyoko's kimono. It's all. Yeah, I already know that. Nagato and found one more clue. So, yep, we can likely conclude that Hyoko had this all along and that the killer did not tamper with it. But the biggest problem is the fact that Hyoko was killed so suddenly. When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body there. Yep. Turn time. Yep. Yep, that's true. Yes. Okay, so we had nothing. Okay. Wait. What is this? A candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light inside video must have been coming from this candle. Who? Ibuki and Hyoko end up dying. A candle from this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have used a normal stage lighting. Okay. Ooh, wait. I know the hemp bag. That was in the movie theater. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head that was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Huh? The hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a monoamine decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't a normal bag. Yeah, it came from the movie theater. Let's take a look at the rope. I like the Ibuki too. The fact that she's gone, I would have never thought she was going to be a victim. I said someone fierce was going to die, and true enough, Hiyoko died. But I didn't think Hiyoko was going to die this quickly. I thought Hiyoko would have died maybe like chapter 4 or chapter 5. But I was sitting there going like, But I was also thinking Akane could have died because she's fierce. Nakamaru could have died. Fuihiko could have died. But no, Hiyoko actually ended up dying. I'm like, wow. And she had a plan in the beginning of chapter 3. And I kind of want to know what she was doing. What she was doing. But no, can't figure that out now. It's rope that was tied to the bathroom light on the ceiling. But Boogie hung herself with this rope and died. From what I could tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't be any rope in there. Which means it was obtained from the supermarket. The killer bring it from there. That means anybody could have obtained this rope and mean it'd be difficult to use as this clue. I wonder if that's true, huh? Well, I just noticed a small thing. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yeah, she had no external injury, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obviously the moment we discovered the body. And I have not seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jesus, usually I have no idea what he's up to. Is Nagito normal now? He looks like... So basically, this was shocking. So the despair disease, everybody was going crazy, and he was in a critical state that there was like a 50-50 chance he was not going to make it. But as soon as bodies were discovered, the disease ended up disappearing and everybody was okay. And I'm like, wait. I was like... So the disease was just there until somebody dies. That was just messed up. Alright. Can I look at her body again? Just went. Yeah, but I know. Oh yeah, we realized that. That'd be impossible. I mean, if Boogie's was a suicide and Hiyoko says no explanation. Yep, I remember. Alright. There should be things. Oh, I still gotta investigate some things. Like what? Let me talk to Chiaki. Do you know anything? With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
Take a close look at the floor.
See?
Oh. If you look closely, you're right. This is as much as if something was wiped off. Wait, isn't it? This isn't something. This is a blood stain.
Yep.
It's a blood stain. Isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it?
So...
If they were trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the blood stain, as long as the body's nearby, there's no way that they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the blood stain. So what was the killer trying to hide? I'm getting a connection between this and Ibuki's feet because there was blood on her feet. What do you want me to investigate, dude? What's the curtain guy do? There's a black curtain hanging from the far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough. I can't reach from one edge to the other stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain was originally here, right? If it was changed, it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. Oh, okay. See, the back of the curtain is taped from the temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. I need to figure out some other things. Let's see the control panel. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton right on the ceiling. In fact, we use this lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the light, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like its lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason they would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
There you go, Fries. There's your Gundam. I see. So you noticed too, Fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice, huh? Those are those eyes just a little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton light above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like a black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed, but I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lightning one more time, and
I can see it!
there is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hog, Jump P. Now's the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my dark devas of destruction. They're hamsters, dude, okay? Launch yourself from the Gundam's hand and enter the baton light onto the ceiling in a flash. It started running around the sucks of paper rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered down and was safely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow.
Hey, my boy. This is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my four dark devils of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporarily form. So what's with the paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it doesn't have any special spell script onto it. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Close.
It appears there's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt there's some kind of clue to it. The fact of it, it was stuck in a place like that. No matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. Okay. I'm so confused of what's going on, but okay. Curtain. I'm trying to figure out like any other things. What do I need to investigate, Hajime? Like, help me out. Okay. Okay, I keep going back to her and I'm like, why? Oh, the thermostat. Okay. What is this? This looks like a music venue AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in a music venue with this. Alright, I should mess with this with a little like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I'll say this. I'm not a heat person. I'm a winter. Anything above 80, I ain't going outside. Now I know why it's so daggone hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off for a bit. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to look at some other things. What am I looking at? Okay, there we go. I'm supposed to say, like, can I back out now? Alright, let me talk to everybody.
Something like this.
Winter is amazing. It's blanket weather. It's happened once again. Though 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. Cannot believe
How
it.
cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. It's such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must just do it then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Okay. Ooh. The shattered remains of the machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will
Kazuchi
of
put it into the
causality.
music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean? Even if they know they're not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of the camera.
Fine.
So that's why we destroyed the camera. See, that's plausible enough. they'd hesitate to murder someone in front of the camera, and that's why they kill or destroy this. Still, what was the thing I saw? Okay. Nikon, what's going on? If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagato's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me that I should go check on everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient room to notice that Ibuki was gone, so I quickly ran out the hospital. So that's what happened. Then when I saw Fuyuhiko from the hospital, I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubted you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until that's a little before the morning Badakuma announcement. So, I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Okay. So her alibi was Fuyuhiko at the time. Did you direct your gaze at the Braves stature of my four dark divas of destruction? Oh, that's what you gotta say. God bless. Nagito.
Hajime.
This might be imprudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind the incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater honor. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know. Even though I was worried as heck about him when he was about to die. I'm like, come on, Hajime. Come on.
How unfortunate.
I see, that's disappointing. Akane. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees started shaking.
That's weird.
There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. Yes, four dark divas of destruction. Oh my god. Now I can already tell you're gonna be broken if he either becomes a culprit or he'll become a victim. I'm not gonna lie, if it becomes a Gundam, I feel like for Gundam he might be a I feel like he may be a culprit, maybe. That's my opinion. If I had to choose whether he'll be a culprit or a victim very soon, if he dies, I might say a culprit. I don't know. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. I'll probably go away if I battle a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Alright, Fuyuhiko, what's going on?
Damn right.
Hey Hashman, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. Ooh. That's a drumstick. Drumstick, right? And looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
If someone like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Or someone trying to barge the door? Why would this be a clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue? Yep, someone barred the door with the drumstick. Yep, I remember. It doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we have to try. Let's do it with charge at the same time. Yep, I remember. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged to the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all.
I get it.
This door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. Okay. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think we'll be lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof to that. That's true. Then how was Killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't have any windows. The door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer would have been able to escape outside. Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, and they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that in a lot of the mystery dramas and stuff? What happened to his eye? Oh, so you weren't here for the second trial. Let's see. He says neither. He will survive at the end. We will see. We will see for Gundam's fate. Fate, basically. So what happened to his eye? If you would have seen the second trial, you will understand. You will understand the second trial. If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'll definitely go find out. Won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when he broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like I said, that might be possible, but...
I listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Ooh. There's like a weird glob where the right and left door touches. Okay. You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think by its rubber.
Yep.
It doesn't look like rubber, but... As you said, Chiaki bit down, scrape out the semi-transparent glove with a finger. Why are you pointing down your mouth? It smells like it smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop and its chewiness. Why? Okay, she might be on drugs. I might watch it real quick. That's fine. I think this thing may be a glob down. That doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, it was originally a liquid that was hardened into this. It might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps to the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Jackie spat the glob off her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? I'm so confused. Okay. This is a door that says stuff only looks like this inside a storage room. I might as well investigate in there too. Could have they escaped from there? Oh, Nagito here. What do you want, Nagito? Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over step ladder on the stage, the duct tape behind Hiyoko. That's probably all came to the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room they use for a crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acted in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special, huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain though. What's this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
If you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
Mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'm glad I become the enemy and I won't even mind when I die. That's one of the main reasons why I can't look over this case this time. What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. What exactly are you talking about? Obviously, the movie theater. Ever since that Nagito walk out my sight. Okay. Movie theater. Why does that an interest in the movie theater? I feel like for the movie theaters because of that pimp bag that had the Monokumi's thing on it. I mean, not Monokumi. Monami. I'm sorry, I said Monokumi. There's a lot of stickers here with the venue's logo space. It's like they made a bunch of them and they had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Compared to the last time, it feels like there were less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? No, the stickers was on the pillar where Hyoko's body is right now. Alright, take a look at this. Can you see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror? It's probably used for checking costumes. But the mirror this big, it'd be easier to check how you look. Okay, that's not important. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about the guitars and drums, but there's also instruments and machines I've never seen. Instruments and machines I've never seen before, but they don't look like I pertain to the case. Okay. Over here, there's carpets and wallpaper and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for safe decoration. this thick black paper that folded up to the lower shelf, it looks like a wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers passed over to the front side of this wallpaper, and this edge of the wallpaper, it looks like it's a little torn, but what does it mean? If that's a piece of the thing we saw from Gundam. I guess that's everything important to this storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Alright. Alright, with this, we might be close to finish investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Girl, what's going on? How about it, Mikan? How you found anything? Have you found anything by chance? Oh, well. To tell you the truth, I've been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to the heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up a time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird. What? Even if this heat is the killer's doing, there's any reason for them to cover up with the time of death. I agree. As long as I saw it, I should be clear what order the murderers occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murder. Imitation murder? Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone's already knew. See? It's a murder with the killer use a creative work like song or film as an outline for the killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. To go with the imitation killer, even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This too must
and
be
certainly
the will
conceivable.
of causality.
Shh. If the killer wishes to complete the imitation, hold on a second. What are you talking about? What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One person might have been killed? I guess whether there's gonna be another victim, then so no worries. If I remember part 1, only two bodies can be found. If they cause the third one, basically you break the rule. This will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people can be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fellow, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school, the same blacking can only kill a maximum of 2 people. Huh? You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if the killing everyone is at once is okay, the blacking wouldn't be able to secure an easy victory, right? This is a new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it's a maximum of 2 people, then there will be not any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you are very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I do want to consider the possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
So,
like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that the 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one base of a majority vote, then the other person will certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up. It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 kills can exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow. I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right, there's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they have an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. So basically part 1. Basically 1 killer dealing with 2 bodies. Who could it be? I have a feeling who, but I ain't gonna say it quite yet until the beginning of the trial. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see, there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill the maximum of 2 people,
Face your
it means a third victim will
powerlessness.
be impossible imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. Why do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you have seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie. Oh, so that's what Monokuma's been trying to tell us. The movie.
Oh
So I
my!
gotta watch a movie? When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passed out invitation tickets. The invitation is, of course, it's an invitation of that movie. Well, that based on a murder this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it. As if they were copying the movie? I see, Nagisa mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped, I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling. You should come back later, of course, movie theater. I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch the movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you think you want to go next, Shiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what's going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the despair disease, we cannot go there for some time. She's right. It might be a good time for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going to the motel. Okay, so a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I definitely get mine all until the end. Yep. So we got 3 places basically. We have the motel, the hospital, movie theater. Let's go with the motel. Why would... Let's figure out how in the world Hiyoko was killed. Let's figure this out. Let's go to the motel. Yep. Wait, hold on. Before I do so. Yes, I'm taking care of my pet. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I just remember I never went inside of any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone. Where he go?
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the bats and lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement. That's why I wanted to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door would open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, did you hear me? A body was found. The body? Could it be? Do you tend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Gundam, yep. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Manami. I see, so Kazuchi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
When Hiyoko was killed, between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obvious those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be true, but while we were looking at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning when Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I didn't ask what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. She got split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Oh yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel to tell you guys. Did you see anyone while you was when you circled the island? No, we went to the movie theater. Then that's the street. Then that street full of machines and looked for Ibuki. We didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have any alibis because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mika and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko, wrapped her around the pillow with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there was enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is Hiyoko was killed and we discovered her body. What? Do you still doubt me? I'm just used to it. It's true that I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I want you to know in advance that what I have to do to end up like that. I don't think it's sweet, Hiko. Alright, Gundam.
So
You're here, right? Come on out. What are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I was trying to hide in the first place. Which room was Hiyoko saying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whoever God you hold dear, and you might want to bring the extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Alright. Looks like a sock, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this, it opened just as I thought this key was a Hyoko's room key. I should go inside. And so Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really mean like it doesn't feel like her room, but I feel like a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it's just I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault. What does she mean? What do you mean? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious to you guys too, right? However, excuse me, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason would make herself locked? Would make her lock herself in a room?
Perhaps
Her kimono. Her kimono. Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the doors of her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she couldn't tie her sash back anymore. Mahiru was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. Oh. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
you are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially when Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feeling, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Hi, Auntie. How are you?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
How you know about the mirror?
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
I'm doing alright. Watching some NCIS. Ooh, I haven't watched that in a while. I've been focusing on Bones and I'm still debating if I want to do Grey's Anatomy, but Bones really, I actually like Bones. Oh, CSI, there we go. That was the other show I was thinking of. And that's when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked herself and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or that was someone listening to your conversation? I never told anyone this, and I do not believe anyone was listening to our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. I'm a little suspicious of Sonya now. I haven't watched Bones yet. It's worth it. It's worth it. Trust me. It's on Hulu. I know that much. If you have Hulu, it's on there. Let me take a look at everything. The bed is messed up. Okay. What's over here? This mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no signs that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find anything clue. Oh well. Grey's Anatomy, I couldn't get into it. What about Law and Order? Law and Order? I don't think I could get into that one. I know my my nana was into it, but I don't think that I was into it. I did look at some episodes and whatnot, but I really wasn't interested, to be honest. Alright, so we're done with the motel. Alright, so we might need to go back to wherever. It's either between the hospital or movie theater. Whichever pops first, I'll go take a look. Hospital. Let's do it. Yeah, some episodes are good. I will take a look at it, Law and Order again. It's been a while since I watched it. Maybe like what, 6 months since I've seen it? Chiaki, what's going on?
Well?
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days, okay? She ain't got nothing to say to me. Soda? Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
So, yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from the shady-looking alley where there's all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital to those cameras too? No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as a part of the same unit. The video that was filmed in the hospital camera can only be viewed at the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed was music venue camera can only be seen in the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, they would have been able to communicate. So I decided to swap the cameras. Okay. Hey, Fries, welcome back. Law and Order is a hood classic, but I understand it's not that for everybody. Fries, meet my auntie. Auntie, meet one of my friends, Fries. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera on monitor, you will be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be possible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the camera. I modified them and increased with the wireless range. If I haven't done that, would you be able to use it? You're right, you did work on that. No, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Oh, wait. Oh, let me investigate this first. This surveillance camera unit on top of the desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit destroys, it's possible to broadcast with this. Okay.
Hajime.
There's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that. Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Also want to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household function. Hood classics, well, alright then. Nice to meet you, Colasanti. How you doing today? I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a back curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder onto the floor. And by the way, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder onto her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something like that, because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions. Things could still show up even in dark. Here's my thing for this investigation. You might not be able to see what happened, but you be able to hear what's going on in that surveillance camera before anybody knocked it down. You know what I'm saying? But the one I got from the machine alley was really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw her and she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue and tried to stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Hey. So, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder onto her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so...
You...
Don't think for so long. If you don't know, just to be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure out so easily. I also have a thing. I'm trying to figure this out. For Ibuki's point of view, if she has a bag over her head, how will she be able to see where the stepladder is? That's my question. Or is it like holes in there so she'll be able to see where she's going? Or is it like a see-through bag or something? I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran all the way all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Uh-oh. That's the thing for the camera. We might not be able to look at it, but can we be able to hear what happened? What is that? Oh no. Akane.
Now then.
I finally got back to my normal self.
Right.
Husband, help me out with my recovery. You can touch me. Okay, hold on. Whoa, wait, no. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well kept wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looks like they're gonna be... Wait, what do you mean out of stock? It looks like there was one gown from each patient room, so I thought there might be more in the empty room. There weren't any gowns? Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left was the one Nagito was wearing. If I had no choice, it showed just to Nagito. It was the unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else is wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. What do you mean for the gowns, though? Now... She said conference room, second floor, right? Oh, so that... I didn't know you could go up the stairs. Oh, the conference room's right here. It's the only conference room. It's the only room in there. How am I supposed to figure out in here? What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
Yes.
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. I'd be embarrassing. What? Fully exposed? Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you could turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll failed. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stuck my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtains that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in the conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in there, so they will probably be careful about light shining through. See, a black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Wait. I think I'm understanding what she's saying. Are you trying to tell me that the curtains... Two things I might have figured out. One, the curtains might have been switched from that curtain to the music venue curtain, or two, this could be the same curtain that was inside of the supermarket. If they'd be like, oh, since this is a good idea for like murder, I need to buy another one. I'm between those two, but anyways. A black curtain that blocks light and is also long enough to reach the floor is perfect. A black light blocking curtain, that's why it was so dark. So there's something wrong with it. I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? The bit about it being embarrassing for looks told fail. I just want to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. This is why she says it's so childish. I feel like she's acting like this because she does not want no more killing involved, and because of that, it's like it's. I guess I'm not investigating the hospital. She's moving to a different place. We need to go to. All right, so that means we can go to the movie theater. Cool beans. They might have switched the curtains. I was thinking of that too. They might have switched the curtains, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. All right, so I'm done with this. I'm done with this room. Hey, can I like get downstairs? Thank you. What is that? Oh, those are the things I was supposed to find.
Are you serious?
Oh, I found you. I didn't know you was here. All right, sweet. Oh, I should have took the venue. Dang it. Oh well. Alright, no time for dilly-dallying. Let's go. We are looking for the movie theater. Bingo. So, I need to look at a movie, is what I'm hearing. First it was a game, now we're talking about a movie.
There.
Hello there, Hajime. I knew you would come here. That means you noticed it too, right? This case means the invitation case in which the killer used the movies as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
Then you really should watch the movie first. Manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
What?
Was Hajime the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you say you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see all along. And that's what Sundering Hajime looks like. Then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to be Sunder. You even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? No, I didn't, stupid. It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching the movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. But since it was in vain, Monokuma reached my pocket, took the sticker. See, it's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million. But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and let me and give me the invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give it away to one person per I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. It's already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projector reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Hajime, about the invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. So I'm guessing whoever saw the movie had a motive. I guess I should just wait till Monokuma finishes his preparations. Okay. What am I supposed to do then? What? That reminds me, this should be on top of the... Oh! The handbag! The handbag! Look, tote man, yep. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa, you were interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
stupid. Just don't
stupid.
I'll fall for that. Just don't worry. I say something that will reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Oh, okay. The killer bought that. So is this gonna be exactly like part one of basically either Ibuki killed Hiyoko or Hiyoko killed Ibuki, and then the real mastermind, whatever, killed either one of them? I don't know. Because if so, here's what I'm thinking for this project. Because if they're doing the same thing like it did for part one, but if a different perspective, either it could have been Ibuki killed Hiyoko, and then the killer killed Ibuki, or it could be the other way around. It'd be like Hiyoko killed Ibuki, but the killer killed Hiyoko. Maybe. I don't know. That's my... I don't know. I feel like I need the murder weapon. I need a murder weapon, bro. I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
when you buy one bag, you get the other one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that makes me mad. So basically, buy one get one free.
well now.
I should forget that I carelessly made a slip for the slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is exciting. Exciting! Jeez, y'all. We gonna be watching. I didn't get my snacks, and you know what? I got my snacks. Hold on, y'all. We finna act like it's a real movie theater up in here. Alright, I'm ready. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audience to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D. This will be screening shortly. For the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. That sounds so...
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Everybody get y'all snacks.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Yeah, hear me crunching, I'm sorry.
And was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Ibuki.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage.
It is
so
a Wizard of Oz type thing. Oh!
He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
I want my money back! Bro, I want my money back, bro!
Phew.
Man, movies are the best. The drama was moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissue, 1 for each head. Man, I want my movie back.
So,
Nothing. Let's meet again at the class trial. Wait, it's time. I'm too disgusted to even let outside right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. Wait, it's time. It's time for the trial. What a trash story. I know, right? 10% of Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expect your reaction. That's honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
no.
It's a movie now, you know, right? Yeah. Because like I said, the characters who were killed in the movie watched the victims of the... Yep, they were victims. A boogie set by hanging matches was a scarecrow death in the movie. And then not just that, but he also suspended body matches to the lion's death.
but...
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems like it wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer's upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was to imitation murder, they shouldn't be upset about it, but... No! 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 Hold on! This can't be! I'm not sure that's even true. Hold on! Hold on! Don't tell me who I think it is!
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
Bro, I am shook. Please don't tell me who I think it is. So this began. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go, bro, one person's upset. One person upset, bro. This can't be Chiaki. If this is Chiaki's work, bro, no. Okay, so here are my suspects. And I'm gonna tell you why they're my suspects, right? First, Chiaki. It was just because of that movie theater quote that basically there were 3 people who got killed, but in the Monokuma rule, you can the killer can only kill a maximum of 2 people. Chiaki has been upset. Now I'm thinking also she may be upset because she doesn't want any more killing involved. You know what I'm saying? She does not want any more killing at all. That's the reason why. Until like she'll be able to help out one not. That's one thing. Secondly, Sonya. The reason why I'm saying Sonya is because for Hiyoko's part, she went inside her thing, and then basically it's just like, how would a killer know that she will be inside the music venue? Nobody knew about the venue, the storage room, or whatnot with the big mirror, other than Sonya, myself, because of the investigation, and Hyoko. Those 3. Basically, it said that how did the killer know about this? Hello, Sonya told her that there was a storage room with a full mirror. So that's my second one. Last but not least, and I feel like this might be the easiest thing because it involves 2 things. It involves 2 evidence, and that would have to be Mikon. The reason why I think it's maybe Mikon for the 3rd suspect is because 2 things. Number 1, the motive. The motive is to spare disease. What is her ultimate? The ultimate nurse. So I'm thinking, let me go to them, the rock. This 3rd island. So that might be why. Since she's the ultimate nurse, she might be able to take care of the despair disease and whatnot. But it's also despair disease as well. It's also like their personalities change a lot. So maybe she might have like a mind control, maybe something. I don't know. But also the second reason why I think it might be Mikon for the 3rd suspect is because Hiyoko for her thing. Hyoko has been getting on Mikon from the very beginning, been calling her names, did not like her from the start. Could this be a revenge of bullying? Could this revenge... Oh, I'm sorry, I went to the wrong thing, didn't I? I went to the wrong thing, my bad, y'all. Could this be Mikon might be killing Hyoko because Hyoko been bullying her so much? Could this be revenge to tell her to knock it off? I don't know, but those are my 3 suspects: Sonya, Mikon, and Chiaki. Those are my 3. I'll be mad as heck if it's Chiaki. So I will do the very first part of the trial, and then we'll be able to figure. And then later on, I know I gotta cook my sister some food later on and such. And if not, then I'll come back on here to finish the trial. What does Uncle finish the trial later on tonight? I'm gonna finish the trial, so I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of the Monokuma Rock. As soon enough.
Welcome!
Is everyone here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Monomy's such a dumb
What?
child.
Don't get in my way. You just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
As long as it's not Gundam, it's all good. That's funny.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I say you've... Oh, we have not seen Nekomaru in a while now. Where is he? You've come to avenge him. Avenge? It sounds like he died. Sounds like you saying, oops.
Anyway...
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he is absent.
Bye-bye!
Now then, I gotta go first. Oh, Nekomaru's not gonna be in the trial? Hold on, I won't let you escape. Wow. Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to make us mad.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, especially we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Oh yeah, so if you were to take a look at the very the last video I did yesterday, apparently Nekomaru took the you know what? Let me actually do. He sacrificed himself for Akane. The reason why was because Akane was planning to fight Monokuma. Of course, Monokuma's rule was you cannot hit the mastermind, not the mastermind, your headmaster. Akane took advantage and said, like, you know what? I'm gonna hit you. And because of that, all of us went to the beach. We saw what was going on, and apparently he was planning to shoot Akane for like punishment for death. But apparently Nekomaru got in the way and saved her life. So now we don't know Nekomaru's his health status right now. Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn
What are you saying,
for?
fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Alright. I'm not answering no question. I'm not answering, bro. We stepped to the escalator and extended towards the gaping Monokuma Rock. And then when I suddenly I noticed our line still house keeps taking smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. Let's just get to the trial. And whenever I was inside Monokuma Rock, we just died in there. Look how us, bro, we are getting smaller. The elevator began its deeper descending as usual, but nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors slowly opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness as I walked into that place. Oh snap. My mind feels a little toothless with all these empty seats. When two people got killed at the same time and Nekomaru's not even here, is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother? What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy your heart's content. Y'all, we about to get into it, bro. And so the curtains to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just when you look at her adorable face, you never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. This is basically like part 1, because Mahiru is basically like semi-mondo, and basically Hiyoko's like Taka, basically. So the person who killed those two is among us. Ooh. Ooh, I definitely can't believe it. Look at all these people, bro. But when I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to accept this from HE double hockey stick. This is why I must find out I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. Oh my god. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, bellowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes. We gonna continue, y'all. We gonna continue. We're gonna continue until like this like a suspended part. Then after the suspended part, I'm gonna take a break and then do something like cook something for my little sister and then get right back on this game. That's what I'm gonna do. I have no skills. This gonna be the most difficult class trial ever, y'all. Oh well, just do it, bro. All right.
Now then, let's begin with it. During the class trial, if you vote correctly, then I'll punish everyone. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation?
Please.
Let's get on with it already.
Let's do it.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? What's wrong with that? Listen up! The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up, and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Oh, I also forgot to tell you, Fries, one more thing. So basically, in the last video, while the despair disease was happening, Nagito, before he ended up having like a nasty critical condition, which you'll see in my last video, Nagito, when he was having those symptoms, he said, "I know who the traitor is." He's basically saying that my baby, Byakuya, is the traitor in all this. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into
Interesting,
Fuyuhiko.
I know, right?
So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
What do you mean various ways? That's what I'm saying.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
Why are you sweating?
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hiyoko's, and not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so, we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true? Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now.
Lie? Why would I lie?
Who are you getting at?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
It's just as Kazuchi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who just confuses and makes matters worse. I shouldn't have explained to Nagito I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Aw, man! But I like the song though. Alright, I need to go to the monitor video.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
No.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Oh, wait. I'm not the killer. There should be a contradiction somewhere. I need to find a breakthrough. Wait.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Bingo.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki...
That would also...
I don't think I can... After all...
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously, because he's...
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie... No, that's wrong!
Let's go. The ultimate hope to Hajime stop.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec! You're the one who brought this up in the first place!
Thank you.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
Wow.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway. Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
Thank you.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
But how?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
But how can she see through the bag?
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
Less than 10
I
minutes.
couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two! Sonia and Kazuichi!
Sonia was one of my suspects.
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
But he's in critical condition.
Me too!
Why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. He could absolutely think so, but is that really it? I don't know. There was only one door, though. Let's see. No, the glob.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
That's true.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door.
That's true.
By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay. That person remarks contradicts you. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. I feel like it's the glove.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
I think I need to agree to somebody.
To stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Wait, hold on. No. Stepladder, no.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Dang it!
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was waited till we get and suddenly
So they look like
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Let me take a look at all my bullets.
The killer
again.
was still inside the music venue.
Okay, it has to be the glob.
By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
I think it's
It
what
seems
Hiko's
they were
thing I'm
trying
supposed to
to
go.
stall for time.
Either that or it could have
did they
been,
lock the
I have to
door?
agree.
That door should not have.
The lock was on the floor in front.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to
I'm
lock
getting
the
sick
door.
of this, y'all.
By doing that, the killer waited till we get and suddenly
So they look like
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay, so it's either Hiko or I gotta agree with the
the
Kane.
killer was still in by locking the door from the inside.
Alright, there we go.
That's wrong.
Alright, cool beans. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans.
Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It was rubber at all. The cement glob was probably glue.
I see!
That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
You're the one who ate it.
Firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It's not.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
Oh.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia. And me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Right.
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
That scrap was stuck up to the baton light in the music venue. Now I should be able to figure out what it is. Oh no. 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 What was true for the piece of paper that was stuck up to the baton light? Oh god. Oh no. Oh, wallpaper. Okay, hold on. Get it. Dang it, I need that. Okay, I remember now. I was like, wait a minute. My bad. There we go. I need a pee. There we go. Need an A. Nope. I need R. I need R. Whatever. Alright, there we go. There we go.
I got it!
I was confused at a moment. I was like, wait. But I'm like, oh, wallpaper.
That's scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, There should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so...
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper... See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearance?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
The scrap of paper stuck to the baton light was part of the wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give it a try. Oh, I love the logic dive. Alright. Do I remember the buttons? This is how you accelerate. Alright. Ooh. Okay, I need a question. Ooh, Jesus! Ah! It's okay. I'm alive. Jump. Okay, question 1. When did Hiyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? It was hidden. Got scratch, but I can't. Alright, question 2. Okay. When did the killer used to hide her body? Wallpaper. Ah, crap. Wait, was that right or wrong? A curtain? No, it was wallpaper. It was wallpaper. Also, I fell off the cliff. That's what happened. Okay. I was like, wait. So it was wallpaper. Okay. I will get an A in this trial. Ooh, this is difficult. Obstacles? This is like run, basically, in cool math. Woo! Alright, question 3. How did the killer hit her body with the wallpaper? They formed the wall. They covered the pillar. Alright. When did Hiyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? It was hidden. When did the killer use to hide her body? The wallpaper. And how did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? The color.
It's all coming together.
Alright, cool. That was fun. It reminded me of Run.
Got it.
That's cool, man.
Hiyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hiyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Oh!
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
I saw the pillar did got built. The pillar did get bigger.
Lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
It did get bigger.
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hiyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper, and because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is
Run for the Cool Math is a throwback. Yes, it was.
The crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
The one thing from the run from Cool Math was basically part 2. Like, this was like part 1 was like regular mode. Part 2 was like evolve you like having either you can run with feet or roller skates. The roller skates keep getting on my nerve.
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Someone copied the movie.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5.
I'm getting tired of people keep saying imitation murder.
Don't
Like,
put
my
my
God.
likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie.
That's true.
Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
Yep.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated 2 victims in the movie should be explained how. To mix up the killing order, to let the accomplice escape, to hide the weapon, because they like the movies.
I see!
Okay.
The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
Oh! So Ibuki killed Hiyoko? Is that what I'm hearing?
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
Hold on. Did Ibuki kill Hiyoko? Is that what I'm hearing? From like part 1?
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
Oh, shut up.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are
Gundam
so
is
light,
cool, I can
as light
tell.
as the sylph's feather.
In your opinion.
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and
feel that.
foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyways, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think especially we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Her bottom of her feet was full of blood. If that shows it, that'll be it. Blood on the soles. Yep, blood on the soles. Shut up, Soda. No, shut up, Gundam.
When Hiyoko died,
My
Ibuki's
baby.
feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
My
Did
God.
you see her walking?
I did.
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Were there even any
Ooh, I feel like I
footprints
should
at the
agree to
crime
that.
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
No.
Weak, 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 I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Okay, I gotta agree with
When
I gotta agree with
Ibuki's feet.
I am telling you to.
Did you
Sonia?
see her?
If her feet were off, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes,
I agree with that.
she did step on something. The dry blood mark on the stage.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
That was Hyoko's
Then
blood.
it's Hyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
No, she died really
If
instantly.
Ibuki stepped on her blood.
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hyoko was killed.
So Ibuki killed Hyoko.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye!
Fries, get your boy. Get your boy.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest
Fries,
still
get your boy.
reeks
I'm
of
not playing.
lamb, Hajime Hinata.
I
Does
know
that
you.
mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how
Okay,
serious
sick of
I am,
him.
this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status.
Wait, let's hear him now. I ain't hearing nothing
the
now.
time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Let's go. Step ladder.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there.
Oh, crap.
Just about... Did you see a nice nightmare?
I think I missed it. Despite his exaggerated process, feel like I already seen. Yep.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Crap. Wait, what's wrong? Use your limit. Okay, wait.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hyoko?
Oh, there we go.
Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Shut up, Gundam. That was the quickest rebuttal.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Bring up the picture.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
True.
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right?
Speak it down forever, hold your peace.
Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Thank you.
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
What's up?
Again? Didn't something like this happen last time,
But he
too?
actually got a good clue.
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Wow.
Why me?
Hey, Hey, Auntie.
Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
Okay.
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
I agree with the Ibuki killing Hyoko. I'm going to agree with that. But at the same time, how did Ibuki... The rope, I feel like the rope was not even the cause of death. I feel like the rope was not even the cause of death, in my opinion.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive!
Oh!
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
So basically like Kofumi and whatnot,
if she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
Same thing how Fumi messed with Taka in part 1.
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
This what I'm trying to figure out.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
Yes.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
Yes.
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
That's gonna be difficult. And the three of my people are suspects.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Okay.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy has failed.
Okay. The murder's supposed to be happened during the morning announcement. The person has an alibi for that time.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
No?
Crap!
Is it, Mekon?
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before I was totally sleeping in my motel.
I think everyone at the motel.
So everyone who stayed.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
No?
Crap!
So he's right. I gotta go after someone who wasn't.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's wrong.
Mekon. Oh, girl, coming after you now. Mekon?
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mekon and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mekon and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
We did.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Don't bring
Too
that
much
up.
info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
Baby girl. Mekon. Okay. What we're not gonna do is gonna put that information in trial, okay?
I get it. You guys have alibis.
Thank you.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
I can't believe Mekon said that.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi.
Okay,
has backed us
Mekon,
into a
shut
corner
up.
instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside the trap set by one of us? If so, then who? What kind of trap is it? Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it for the suspended. That was the shortest thing I've seen.
Hiya!
Well, hello there, Monami. The moss balls look sure tasting it. Don't categorize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. What's that? Not that Monami's appeal time starts now. Appeal time. Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who's treated you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be so boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
What are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. That's why I don't even read their stuff. It's like, I'm trying to get to the trial. You know what? Let's actually continue the trial. I ain't gonna stop it. I was gonna go to sleep, but good luck on the stream. Good night, Fries. Have a good night's sleep.
I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like...
I'm not gonna lie. Can we just get to the point? The reason the killer did an imitation murder is that the reason other than falsely the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Yeah.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
I'm confused, Harry. Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
How?
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Because of Sonya.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Oh, shut up. Why Hyoko went to the music venue if that's the key to all this? I need to find out why. I'm like, it's Sonya. Sonya told her that there was a mirror inside the storage room inside of the music venue. Where's her alibi? Where is it? Where is it at, bro?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no...
Let me see the key. There was a key to it was trying to burst evil, so it's pretty difficult to retrieve. Is this it?
Why do you know that?
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Oh, so I have to read to somebody.
Maybe.
Okay.
She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
I want to agree with him. Alright.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
No.
Or
It's gotta be Gundam.
she was guided by the will of causality.
No.
Crap!
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
You know what? I think I gotta go to Sonia. I need to find out why Hyoko went to the music room venue first.
Why did she go to the music? There's no way we'd...
Maybe the killer summoned...
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by...
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
No. I terribly sorry that you happen to agree with me. What are you saying is something to do with my memory. That's it. I need to look at the thing.
Why did Hyoko...
Okay. No. A black curtain at the very back of the music venue stage is not wide enough to reach the size of the stage. It looks like it was brought from the supermarket and not something was... Okay, so it's not that. Please put inside the venue. Yes. What was the others? Is it an AC?
Go to the music venue? There's no way we
Or
know
the
that.
Wizard Monami?
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No. I don't know. I'm sorry. Alright.
Why did
I feel like I might fail this one.
Maybe the killer...
If that's not... Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No? Okay. I don't think she got abducted. That's the thing, it's like...
Why did she go to the music? There's no way we'd...
Maybe the killer...
If that's not... Maybe she got a...
No, she went of her own free will.
No? Oh my god.
Why did Hyoko... go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
I don't know.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
I'm like, it had to deal with
There's no way
Sonya.
we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
No?
Crap!
Why did Hyoko...
Alright, hold on. The key to the motel that Hyoko was staying in, it was buried deep inside Komodo, so it was difficult to retrieve it. I wonder if it was the key. Black curtain, venue stage, not wide enough. It was found at the front of the stage, looked dim. This masterpieces no longer works. Exactly, it's like right here, but it's not showing that. Movie, when it was total 3 deaths in the movie, first find money tied and chopped it to metal pieces.
Go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
It still wasn't nothing. I'm about to die.
Why did
I don't know what it is.
Go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
I got 13 seconds or
Why
so.
did Hyoko go to the music? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Time's up. Just go ahead. I don't know. Cause Sonia's thing was the key. Whatever.
We will never give up!
I gotta figure this through.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Let me try this Moto room key. See which one it collects to.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
Crap!
I need to figure it out.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by...
No, she went of her own free will.
I agree with
that. Thank you. Okay, so the key room was the thing. Okay.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
That's true.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that...
I won't lose!
Akana, what's up?
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Well, shut me up, and I'm gonna shut you up. Let's go. Set light a candle, smudge to the floor. It's gotta be Sonia's account.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her.
My headphones, I hear like it keep going in and out.
So small and
I can't hear like what she's
And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down.
I failed that.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Let's go.
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door! So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later!
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Crap!
Oh, okay.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono... There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Could that be it?
The killer was the one who locked the door. So
Hold
what
on.
if he was in her kimono?
Hold on.
Maybe the killer just put it there later. The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
No.
Crap! Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's
Alright, maybe it's the last
kimono.
one.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
No?
Crap! Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko.
Wait, hold on. Right to Monokuma announcement that morning, Mika was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everybody. She first at the hospital, such as Ibuki, met up with Fuihiko.
Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Allow me to cut through those words!
I was just guessing.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then, the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Are you the killer?
Now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something.
Shut up. Heck no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Ooh.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
killed Hiyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for
So
the
she
crime,
knew who killed.
it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have
So
any
Ibuki
ideas?
was the target first.
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killers went for the beginning. I'm pretty sure we were very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
We established that.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
For real.
Really?
Oh, God.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, then the footprints all over the place she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why were there footprints on the... If she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Why weren't there any footprints on the...
I can prove it with this!
Explain.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Except one.
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You are obviously leading us to this. Why you brought up to the suicide topic after all this time? Nagito Kamada, you definitely something I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Yes.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is containing in that video, and whether we or not reach the hidden truth. All up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen it strange as I watched it. I don't know who can clear that up. I don't know who can actually saw it. I'm the one who saw that video. The hang video that I saw. Based on everything we know the debate thus far, you should be able to figure out what's strange. The candle?
Damn it!
Oh, my bad. The bag?
Damn it!
The rope?
Damn it!
Oh no! No! I didn't mean to.
Here! That's right, I remember now.
She didn't step
there
all the way up?
There was definitely something strange about that video.
She didn't step all the way up to that ladder?
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
Hold on, before you say it, I might have my conclusion. Don't you think that she might have hit her neck or whatever onto that ladder, and that's what might have caused her death?
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
In the storage room?
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, see, that thing different between the video and the actual scene of the crime is that it's that thing in the place where the killer did something. Please just understand. Oh no, I don't know what this is. What is it? What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene? I don't know. I'm gonna take a guess, I guess. No. Okay, I'm saying left F's. Okay. No. I'm gonna die regardless, so. Okay, so I see a lot of eyes. Dang it, I did not mean to press that. Okay, I see a lot of G's. Oh well. Oh well. I really don't care. I hate this type of gambit. I really do. What am I missing?
We will never give up!
So it starts with an F, right? I'm like, can I press X? Okay, hold on. Before I even get to the gambit. So I got nothing. I don't know. What am I missing? So F-I... Dang it, I need it. Whoa. Oh, whatever. Is it G? L? File. Fill. filming. Okay. So I need another eye. And G. Hey, I need a G. Stop it. Oh, is it filming? Stop it. I did not mean to do that, y'all. I'm sorry. Filming. Oh, the L was in there? So the O. Okay, filming. Filming what? See a lot of T's. Oh no. Okay, look, I'm trying to get to something. Oh my god, I'm trying to like connect something out. It's like, oh, it's all over the place. Is it A? Dang it, I did not mean to do that. Is it an O? Okay, I needed that. There's a lot going on, y'all. No. The N. No. Oh my god. C. Filming location. Oh. I'm so stupid. Okay. Wait. Knee and I. Knee and I. Oh. I need an N. There we go. Yes. Okay.
I got it.
That was tricky. I ain't gonna lie. Filming location.
Right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue somewhere else, what did the killer do to the surveillance camera unit? Okay, at least this game I can deal with. I'm about to die, y'all. I'm about to die, y'all. I'm supposed to make my sister food and I feel bad. Oh, don't die. Hopefully she's still up. Alright, first question. Which part of the surveillance camera unit is tampered with? The camera? Oh, I was just guessing. I didn't even realize where I was going. Ah, dang it. I know. This is the only game I can deal with. I hate the Hangman Gambit. I used to like it in part 1, but part 2, forget it. How? I was on ooh, child. Don't fall. Hajime. Okay. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? The hospital? No, it was the music venue. Okay. And go. Oh my god, the obvious stuff is in my face and I'm just like disagreeing. I'm not gonna lie, this is giving me a headache. I was trying to jump. And question 3. What did the killer do with the camera from the music videos fans cameras? They took it with them? Okay, so let me get this straight. Which part of this advanced camera unit did the killer tamper with the camera? Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or hospital? They tampered it with the music venue, and the killer took it with them when it came to the camera. It's all coming together. Okay.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then, only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start, and made this easier on all of us.
Shut up, Akane.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was...
I see!
They destroyed it.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means if it was filmed in another place as long as it was transferred to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where the video film would make it look like it was filmed at the music venue. The only possibility is that the place inside of that place inside that building. No. I'm getting sick of this, bro. I don't want to do this again. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, at least I got that right. Oh, I'm getting stuff right. Okay. Oh, my bad. See, look on. Okay, my bad. Connection. Does that need another N? No? Oh, wow. No? I don't know. I guess 3 lives right, so that's one thing. This is gonna be tricky, y'all.
We will never give up!
I was like, I had to wait for my health bar to go up. I'm like, can we not, can we just get to the point? Oh, conference room. Okay. I understand now. Conference room. I don't know what word I just spit out. I get in that conference room. I need a C. We brought this up, I need a C. Need F. What? You gotta be kidding me, right? Oh wait, I took conference wrong. And I mean press that. There we go. Now I need an R. E again. Dang it, I needed it. I need R. I need an M and getting out of here. I need an M. God bless. God bless.
Got it.
I was so confused for a minute. I'm like, wait. It was like one room, and I'm like, oh.
That. It was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
Oh,
the hospital and
I think I know who the culprit is now.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
I think I know who the culprit is now, and it's one of the people I said to make the conference room look like the music venue. The killer went to it and did some work. I gotta make clear what that work was. I think I know who the killer is. I think I know who the killer is now. Just by saying that location, I know who it is. Oh, it was so obvious.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
The curtain.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Yes. Oh my god. I can't agree with that.
Damn it!
I'm sorry, no.
There's no way the music venue.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it.
Okay. I'll take.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Wow.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain
How
was
long
hung
have I
so
been
the music
recording?
venue would look like
Golly.
the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Which is? Something else the killer did, and it's gotta be that. No, I want to hate me, brother.
Crap!
Okay, my bad, my bad. Something else that the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. No.
Crap!
My bad. This trial's so confusing for me. No?
Crap!
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. No?
Crap!
I'm about to click everything. Yeah, I'm about to click everything.
I can prove it with this.
How's a candle?
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different.
I bet you I'm gonna get a C rank in this trial, and I ain't gonna care.
That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
I miss a lot of information, but it's okay.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard by-side cops that before, but isn't that the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The venue was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki was the music venue. Which means they were fixed somewhere. The fake must have been... Which means there was fake somewhere. Fake must have been. No, I'm sorry. It's the other one. It's the other one.
I see!
There you go. It's that one.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
It was someone else.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
No matter how quickly I ran into it, was possible for me to rescue Ibuki. At the moment, I was already in the killer's trap. The one who set the... Oh, do I get to choose?
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
I know who did it.
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I feel like I do. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known. Where is she? Where is she? It's obvious. It's obvious.
You're the only one!
Girl, I would have never thought you would be it.
You're the killer, aren't you?
I would have never thought it was you.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Killer? I'm the killer? What is this?
Girl, it was obvious. If you would have taken that camera to the conference room in the hospital, nobody was there besides you, Nakito, Akane, myself, and Fuyuhiko. The other team was already either between the venue and the motel. Girl, I would have never thought she would have been a killer. And I said that maybe like episode 2, episode 3, that she, like, because of her being, I thought she would be the victim, not the culprit. Wow. And I think my suspicion was right. I feel like she might have killed Hiyoko. So I'm guessing, so it's basically clear that Hiyoko got killed because Hiyoko witnessed what was going on. But I feel like maybe she would have done it because of,
don't you think that's kind of impossible?
Hold on, Kane. But I feel like she also would have killed her because of the bullying, you know?
A chick like her
Why?
is the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
She can go get some rest already. You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Danny says how you saw to the call room upstairs. I didn't catch that. Must have been really exhausted, so it's better if you relax to the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call
I
room.
ain't caught that.
You actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me.
Oh, she better go crazy.
Furthermore, I
better
saw
go
that
crazy.
video at the hospital lobby.
I never see go crazy.
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
I feel like she's still the culprit.
You still believe this woman
Oh, sorry, I mean press it.
is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Why? Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I had this much doubt about someone I spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh, he got crazy.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Is he gonna back me
I
up?
thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What was?
Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Game for me, but for y'all, it's reality.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Oh.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
So she was strangled, not
I've
hanged.
been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Sergio won't be much of a clue, then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain decisive clue. Is that really true? I'm so confused. Oh my god. Is it an AC?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Wait. Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That means these two killers had true.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and the scars they leave. Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
No. Okay.
Crap!
I felt like we was looking for
Ibuki
Mikan's
didn't die. She
alive.
was strangled to death.
That's basically the. Though hanging and the scars they leave. Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for some? The body at the crime scene was. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Okay, it was you. I just had to find the right bullet.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I wanted to ask you. Is this note that Ibuki caused death was being hazed by the rope, right? Yes, she had no... Yup, she did lie about that. She did lie. She had no external injury, so there's no doubt. Yup, I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
Because you strangled her.
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
I would have never thought.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right.
Shut up, Sonia.
You have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Ooh.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I have.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either!
Come after me, then.
Of course I don't want to do this! But I need to do this!
You doubt your friends?
That's not it! I suspect them because I want to believe them!
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikon!
It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair.
She's
fair,
crazy, y'all.
Not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas.
I've never seen her go like this.
How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair. Hey, Mikon, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me! Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right!
She got... She has... I think she has the DID.
You're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference
or might be another disorder.
Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I know, right?
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video. It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Do I need to get the closing argument?
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Am I gonna do the closing argument? Could this be was this Jackie's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
You get to decide I'm the killer. Where's your proof?
Because I'm the one who's doing all this.
Forgive me already!
I can't forgive you for killing Ibuki and Hyoko. I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Oh, great. Okay.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
I might. According
Is
to
the
your
handbag
account.
on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Hey,
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I think I know. It's his shoes. The shoes.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
No.
Damn it!
No.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
No. Is that it? I was like, I already failed. I was like, I already did, but it's alright. Mikan ain't gonna get away with this. Mikan is not getting away with this. I refuse. I refuse for her.
We'll never give up!
I'm sorry, I refuse for Mikan. I would have never thought she would have done this. I thought it was maybe Akane, to be honest, but... Or Sonya. But nah.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
So his body type.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh, I need to highlight that. I need to highlight Mikan.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of
So
anybody
go to
who
the
could have
end.
filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be. So please forgive me already. Hajime, pay close. You're the
It's a
only one
flashback.
who can point out the killer's mistake.
Alright. So highlight that. And I need to figure out which one was a mistake. Now, let me take a look at this. I need to take a look at the film. Does it show the film? Yes. The video that Hajime saw at the hospital shows that the person dressed in the hospital gown wear a handbag on their head as willingly climbs to set what toes a nose. I think it's the handbag. I think it's the handbag.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any? Is the handbag on her head the proof?
No, okay.
Damn it!
She getting more crazier. Alright. Dang it.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that video.
Let me just think about this.
Do you have any? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
I feel like, okay, so it's around here.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim?
You know
There's
what?
no way you'd be
I think so.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the
Wait,
killer's
no,
mistake.
I need to highlight that. Okay, it's a body type. It's a body
We can't
type.
think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dim. There's no way you'd be so pleased for Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Alright.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on? Is the
No.
hospital gown? Or could
No.
it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
It's not dead? No?
Damn it!
Alright. Let me take a look at that surveillance camera unit again.
Not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dim. There's no way you'd be so pleased for Hajime, pay close. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake. I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Fix the
Or
hospital
could it be the
gown.
hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me, Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I think it's a gown. Right?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
No, it's not the hospital gown.
Damn!
I don't know what it is.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed
failed this trial.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
I feel like it's this.
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body type just from that dim. There's no way you'd be so
it has to be
Hajime,
just. It has to be the shoes. Oh, time's up. Look at it. I failed. Bro, this about to be the longest video ever. I knew I should have done investigation and then just wait for the trial. I don't feel like staying up this long. She is not winning.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dim. There's no way you'd be so pleased for Hajime, pay close. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Hello.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
It's not that either. Oh my god. What is the mistake?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dim. There's no way you'd be so pleased for Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh my god.
We can't think of anybody
We gonna keep hearing this, y'all.
Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be so pleased for Hajime.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of
I'm
anybody
gonna keep
who
hearing
could
this and I'm
have
gonna get a
filmed
headache.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
No.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
No. Oh my god. I just gotta hear this, y'all.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
That's good.
Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video?
I need to
Just
find a
from that
mistake.
camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Hello? I highlighted it. Oh my god. Okay. So let me hear
We
this.
can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera angle? Just
think
from
it's a
that
camera
dim
angle.
There's no way you'd be so pleased for
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the
Because
killer's mistake.
Because of how Ibuki was
We can't think of
positioned
anybody who could have
and the
filmed it.
camera.
Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be
If
the
it's the
hospital?
angle, if it's the camera angle, I'm gonna
You
need
could tell her
some. I'm gonna
body
need
type
to.
under- just from that video.
I'm gonna need friend.
Just from that camera angle.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
How? I need. How? Please.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
Oh, I didn't catch that.
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
She's about to go crazy.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
For real.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
I remember.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't.
Oh, I remember.
Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
No, because it was a buy one, get one free.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer.
Monokuma said it was a buy one, get one free bag.
Right?
No.
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. Some figure. Oh God. Me my last time. This. Alright, please honor me while I train your ears one last time. Start for PTA reloaded and ammo. Oh, great. Okay.
Explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
No, it's a buy one, get one free.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right?
No.
Isn't that right?
No.
You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
No. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something to end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. We got this. We got the closing argument. This girl is crazy. Oh,
you
God.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive
I don't even know what's happening.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already?
No.
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
No.
I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
I want to be done for.
Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me?
I failed, didn't I? I sure did. This is difficult, bro. I've never had the worst class trial, and this has to be it. My God, bro.
We will never give up.
I might as well have a D- in this trial. How long have I been recording? Golly.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Bonus prize, dang it!
Draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want.
I hate the negative.
Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end!
Golly. Please get her out.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
There's a buy one, get one free. You buy one boy, you get another one free.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Okay. Wait, no, it's right there. No. Small cool kill left behind. Oh, just get me out. Oh god, y'all, I don't know how many times I failed this case.
We will never give up!
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'd rather just find out her execution, whatever, maybe later. I've never been on here for so long. Oh, you side. Oh, you little. Oh, you got me kidding. Alright, hold on. Like I said, I would have never thought Mikon was gonna be the person. Oh, this. Okay. We literally gonna do just this little bit? Okay. I ain't complaining. No, my bad.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
God bless.
The
Please,
key to this
please.
is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime.
Please.
When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it.
Except Fuyuhiko got kicked that door open. Like, really?
They made us discover not just
and
Ibuki's
myself, why?
but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Like I said, I would have never thought she would have killed, but child crazy.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Can we vote now? God bless. Yeah, tell me I got like a C or a D so I can get on out of here. still gotta beef for all that? I'm shocked, but okay.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
Please.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
So I realize now.
Who will be chosen as the blackened left?
Shut up. So I realize something. If the first part of the trial is going to be short, the second part is going to be very long. If the first trial is going to be long, then the other one's going to be short. I realize that now. I regret trying to do the second part. Mika, you gotta go. Please.
Well now.
Now that may be obvious at this point. You got it right once again. Like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed the 2 girls was Mikan.
Damn it.
You gotta be crapping me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nurses back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just lie. Say something. This going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
It's nothing like Pekka. She's actually gone mental.
Well, that's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my prediction, she might have caught it. She might have caught it too. She might have caught the despair disease, which was the motive for this case. Oh, I was thinking that, but I'm like, nah. But
What?
Mikan too. You say? I know because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me. After all, my consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I catch a glimpse of her expression was full of despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had despair disease? Did that mean she was... Husband has something cross your mind? She's trying to kill me! My body's heavy, not to tell you it was so soft and really hot. That's right, Mikan felt really hot at the time. Now I think about it, that must have been a high fever. That's why Ibuki and Akane had...
It cannot be!
Because of the disease Mikan was...
Perhaps?
The symptoms she was feeling... Oh! No, she didn't try to kill me. It was the point where... Like, in order to find out who had disease, you had to be... Like, the temperature had to be very hot on them. Oh, she had a disease by taking care of all those people. The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserved to the name despair disease, losing on hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of despair disease, she was like overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means Mikan stand before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's affected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? I'm good. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of the sake of hope.
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair. That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me.
Who?
They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly
love.
What love is about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. Me neither. You don't understand? It's because you don't have anyone to love. It's because you're also someone who isn't accepted anyone. What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here will understand, but love is a wonderful thing. And feeling a freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm the one inside, no matter how much they tease me, splatter me, water, kick me.
Ah, how amazing.
It's like nothing matters. I could just die. It's how it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
Could it be?
Nagato, is this the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems like I was wrong. Not only is she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because that, thanks to the disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that was my symptom was. Haha, what a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease.
But
if this means you remember something and ended like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everyone's fault that I turned out like this, you see. Even so, the current me was mostly strong influenced by my beloved's insistence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That's the key difference between all of you and my beloved. How many times you gonna say that word?
don't fuck with me!
Like I'm saying, who are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikon? She's a real Mikon? Mikon, please ask me, did you really remember? Did you end up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way that person you are right now is the real Mikon. You still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's also about the World Ender organization that y'all were worrying about. Are you the traitor? I hope you're not. I hope your beloved ain't Byakuya. I will knock you behind down and pass it on to Monokuma for your execution.
You serious?
You know? Not all. I just remembered. That's all. I knew about it all along. How the horrifying organization known as World Ender. It's also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future. That's right. The symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey.
Just with the Future Foundation, what are they planning? As their name suggests, the organization is World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know? As part of the plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to an island. Isn't that right, Monami? I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own. Oh no.
Hey.
Don't laugh. Hey Mikon, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identifier of the traitor hiding among us? Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Ah, heck nah. You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. Is it really Byakuya? Probably just when the countdown ends. Countdown? You don't even know about that. I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Rika, is that really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. You are all like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with until now? The past. Past? That person, she didn't exist at the beginning. She's just my past self who lost the school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accept my past self, but not my present self. That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memories, elusive memories are.
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Memories are the most important component in a building, in a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. The story about the stolen school lives.
Hey!
So it's all true all along? Our memories were taken away?
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed!
Punishment time? Dang it. Why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I'm kind of curious what this punishment gonna be about. I have a headache, y'all. This ain't gonna be good for me. She's the ultimate nurse after all. Bye, ouchies. Wow, I feel like this might be a needle. Oh, God. What's there to see? Huh? It's finished? Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki and Miyota and Hyoko Sanji was Mikan, and she's been executed. What even happened? I'm confused on that one. Because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that the true form, or was that the symptoms of despair disease?
Damn it.
It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But...
even if her words were influenced by despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's talk about let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time. Even so. Like in House of Cards collapsing into instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on and try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was a traitor too.
Wrong!
Too bad, that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on!
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine-minded me looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you both pawns of the future foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? Did you say, that you different than Monami? Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye, during the break. Your right eye is made of black beans?
Hey!
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups. But as life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a very special event. Head over to the first island beach and an old friend will be waiting there. Old friend?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Isn't it? Nekomaru safe at all? Safe? How would I say this? I knew it. I knew the crazy Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Also, we started to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I am so happy if Nekomaru is safe. I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you're happy, you should be honest, greeting with him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would have the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord who gives a crap on that lies son doesn't suit you.
Silence.
I shall crush you in dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you're unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand. Even for those who have died. What the heck? Do I still have the artifacts of the disease? I don't get it at all.
Alright!
Let's go. Yeah, you're right. Oh god, y'all. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement, so we jumped into the elevator. Man, they just ran up without listening to what I have to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. They just learned to stick around until the others have finished talking. What does that mean? You plotted something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Oh, man. Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just hate him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. Aw, jeez. What happened, man? What happened, bro? As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach on the first island. Alright, let's haul. Alright. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we keep on running towards the beach outside the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru? Hey Nekomaru, show yourself.
Listen.
You have to come pick you up. Please hurry, come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around to see. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again, and so on and so forth. We kept looking for him, but
Hey!
What the heck, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false information from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo through the beach. What happened? Were you all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice. With high hopes that for our hearts, we turned on direction of the voice, and then we saw something truly unbelievable. Oh, everybody shook. Look at all of our faces.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Everybody's face shook.
You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
Look at my face. I'm shook. What do you look like?
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
He's a robot? That's shocking. 9 days left, oh god. Oh please, I am ending this. Oh my god. I am ending this. I am ending this. I'm not playing. I'm ending this. I didn't think this stream was going to be this long. Is this medicine social skill? You have obtained the present of nursing apron. Yes. Alright, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to get off. No. I'm gonna get off, y'all. It's been so long, so I'm gonna make this outro getting out the way. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to it, subscribe. And I need to figure out what happened to Mikon, because I kind of didn't understand that execution. Was she just like launching herself up and then she got like exploded or something? I don't know. I didn't understand that, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I gotta make a whole lot of cuts out of this video, whatnot, so you guys will be able to witness that whenever I get the chance. I hope you guys have a blessed night.